Hey, hey, hey. Hi, everybody. I can't even believe it. It seems like it's flown by, but we are on day 26 of 29 days of Financial Wellness February. If this is the first one you're ever seeing, that's okay. What does this mean? It means that those that don't know, I have 28 years experience in the financial industry, both in the banking and then as a financial advisor and a financial planner. And now I have Connecting the Dots. You'll see it right up there. And that is our coaching company that we coach both for financial, money coaching, business entrepreneurial, and anything that you're wanting to chase your God sized dream and not lose what you've already established. So, we also, if any of you guys follow me on my personal page, I did a little fun thing and shared around it the four kinks. So we share ways that you can break through, kick fear in the face, and all of that too. But this month has been all around the financial nuggets. And so today's financial nugget, I was really thinking about it, and I wanted to address a little bit more of what financial planning approaches over a lot of times we kind of treat our financial needs almost like, okay, I'm in the need for French fries over the counter. Let me order that now. So, as a financial planner, I always was really, really nervous, to be honest with you, if somebody would say to me, they would call me and say, I want to meet with you. And they would use a specific tool that we could do. Maybe they said, I need to open up a um, investment in gold. Maybe they say, like, they're telling me exactly what they want to do. You might be surprised. That might sound like in other things that would be really, really helpful. But that actually normally puts up a little, okay, I need to ask them a lot of questions because a lot of times we hear about something, we see nowadays with all these different things, we see all kinds of things, all kinds of 3-day challenges, which I've seen a lot of them and they're really good. They're really good for specific things. But as a financial planner, I always like to take it from the larger roadmap, blueprint. What are we wanting to accomplish here? And so I would always ask some very pointed questions, gather all the data. How much income are you making? Take a look at your bank statements, take a look at what you have established, and then what are you wanting to establish? So to give you an example, there's lots of places where you'll probably see get life insurance, do those kind of things. I would really encourage you to get a somebody to assess your financial situation, to tell you, depending on what's important to you, what you need. So I still do that in consultations. I do offer consultations around that. I just don't do any of the investing or any of the products. I have vetted people that I know and trust, and that I refer people to for things that they need. But it's the number one thing I see. I was just talking to somebody about this. Most people don't know this, but I'm going to give you. You need to make sure if you are purchasing a life insurance product for a purpose. So let's say it's really important to you that in this time frame of the next 10 years, you until your kids are about 23, you don't have all their college plan saved, you don't have the house paid off, you don't have your retirement. And if you go down from two incomes, you and your spouse, to one, you want to make sure that the kids are taken care of. Or maybe you are a single parent and you want to make sure, well, to get a large, if that's really important to you, there requires a strategy, and also part of the strategy needs to know what can you afford and budget for. I have seen this on both sides of so many things. And I was just having a conversation with a friend, and I noticed my little passion button started to get a little hot about a discussion, not with the friend, but just about the fact, because I cannot tell you how many times I have been on the other side of somebody passing away, and it turns out that their life insurance had lapsed. Normally it lapses because you get something that's a great product once you have a little more income, you have something that you know you can do. But if you need, and this is a real thing when you run the numbers, depending on the kids, depending on what your wishes are, you may need for 5 or 10 years the most life insurance you can get. And that might be 1.5 million. Okay. If you get it in certain products, you're going to be spending probably anywhere between $500 to $800. If you get it in the right product, you are going to probably have it more down. It depends on your age, all of the things, but you need to know what you're getting and that it's what you need, and that it can one of my favorite things is called convertible, which means it will convert later into a permanent policy if you want it to. So that is one of my number one things I've seen so many times. People were paying $200 into a life insurance. They had no, what I call the first bucket, which is emergency savings plan. They didn't have anything else, and they could barely pay it. And they were overdrawing other accounts for that. So you want to make sure that you're having somebody assess the entire situation, not just the urgent burning situation, so that they can give you really good recommendations. And that's in more of a financial coaching or a financial planning type of thing. And my last little tip would be to make sure that you ask what licensing they have. So, your Series 7 stockbroker's license, you can invest, you can trade, you can pretty much offer any investment product out there, along with tying in, you have to have your investment advisor's license, which is a 66. That gives you, and then your life insurance license, right? That gives you every tool in your tool belt. If you only have a drill in your tool belt, then you're going to offer to drill everything, even something that wouldn't necessarily work. A drill wouldn't work as good as a screwdriver. So, and feel free to reach out to me, ask me. I am always more than happy to ask you a few questions and be like, yeah, that sounds really good. But that's my heart, is I don't like to see people not get what they need, or get something because everybody's talking about it and everybody's saying it, and it's really not what you need to solve your problem. I have seen thousands and thousands and thousands of people through all of my 28 years, and I can tell you to this day, people that even have the exact same job, the exact same age, almost exact same everything, I still would not recommend the same thing, because each person has different levels of risk tolerance that they can handle, goals that are important. One person, it may not be important that they take 3 vacations every year when they're in retirement. Another person, that might be really important to. So that's going to require different strategy and different plans. So I hope that you found this beneficial. Say hello to me. It helps. I would love for you can click highlight, and it will show up to your friends. You can share it. But I hope that you guys are enjoying this. And I do think on the 29th, I'm going to do kind of a Q&A. So please drop any questions that you have. Talk to you later. Motivational Monday is coming up inside Camp Gambini soon. So go ahead. We will be back in about 15 minutes on there. But there is your tip. This was a little longer tip today, but I just wanted to take a little time around it, because it's the question that I don't get asked, but what comes up because of especially, not everybody is quite as strong, like I just would, if somebody came in and told me what they thought they needed, I was extra cautious and asked a whole lot of questions, so that I can always be able to have a reason, evidence, all of the things for what I recommended. As when you carry your Series 7 and you're 66, it's kind of like carrying your lawyer's license, your bar as a lawyer over being a paralegal. So I mean, a lot of people wouldn't know this, but if you get pulled over for drunk driving, you can literally lose your firm would no longer let you hang your licenses. So it is a higher level. And like I said, if you have any questions at all, I have some great people that I have vetted that are amazing at it. If you need help, so don't hesitate to use me as your resource in this. Have a great day. Bye.